Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In the first game of this year's World Series, the Angels hit 3 long balls as they push past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 4-2. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all postseason long.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Los Angeles Dodgers. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, one guy to watch is Cole Calhoun. He had a 4-hit game his last game, and I love the fact that he's covering everything. Anything you throw up there, he's right on it.
So striding forward now, Justin Upton. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Line hard toward right center. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit the 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons fouled off. Wood, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Upton on at first, nobody out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
One there, on to first, a double play. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision. And he misses 2-1. the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Just underway here in Southern California.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
A 1-1. Hit to third. Cozart is there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, center fielder.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. Into the corner and slicing foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this is a foul ball. Taylor swings, and a ball hit well to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that. Blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Two pitch. He loses him on ball 4. At the plate, Cody Bellinger. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he got him. So here's Matt Kemp now. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs, batting at an even .400. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Now a flare out to left center. Calling for it, Upton. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. 1 out. Trout, base runner at first with 1 out. There goes the runner. He swings and misses. Throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Digging in, Ryan Schimpf, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Now the 2-1. Down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Schimpf is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Next for the Dodgers, Alex Wood. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped him up. Schimpf moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. 1-0 Into the box now, Justin Turner. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Hit in the air to center field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And he fouls this one off. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's Justin Upton now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Riding in once again, Chris Taylor. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Here's Corey Seager. He threw a base on balls his first time up. Down the third baseline. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. Calhoun will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Standing in, Cody Bellinger, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. 2 down. So stepping in, Kike Hernandez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch sent on the ground out to second. On the first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing. In now is Andrelton Simmons as we begin the top of the 4th. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Barnes makes the throw to first. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout, a base hit in his first trip. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. Standing in, Yasiel Puig is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 1-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fouled off.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He popped out in his first trip. A bouncer up the middle. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, pitcher, Alex Wood.
Now batting, Alex Wood. He flew out in his last at-bat. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Luis Valbuena now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Valbuena with a 2-2 count now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Another full count pitch on its way. Just got a piece up the line. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second.
Ready now, Ryan Schimpf. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. At the plate, Chris Taylor. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
Here's Corey Seager. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit to first. There is Valbuena. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning into the box now. Martin Maldonado. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he'll try to take control of the inside.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Pickoff move to second, but the runner's back easily. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Maldonado leads off second with nobody out. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Here's Justin Upton now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Kemp. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Angels strength. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard. But
he pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Ready once again, Kike Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Calhoun has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. And now is Yasiel Puig. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And they'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Popped high in the air. Turner waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Pitch on the way. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game. Settling in now, Austin Barnes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation. Coming to the plate now, Alex Wood. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Nick Tropiano takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Justin Turner. It was a walk in his last trip. And that's the second out. Chris Taylor will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. Here's Corey Seager, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike in the inning. Here's Luis Valbuena now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Digging in, Martin Maldonado. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Schimpf stands at first with one out. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
On the first, it's a double play. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single, found some green grass.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's 1 down now. Now in the box, Kike Hernandez. No hits to this point. Well hit to right, but foul. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Tapped down the line. If that one rolls foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. To short. Simmons has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in once again, Yasiel Puig. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back on MLB Network. Albert Pujols is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty B. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, Dero, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
Man, what a performance he's been putting on in this one. He's grinding for that shutout right now. But, you know, I got to think a walk right here might put it into his day. The pitch count is getting up.
Kemp is there, and there are 2 men gone now. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Kenley Jansen gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think
grounded to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. The 1-1 home. Grounded to short, taken in by Simmons. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Batting third, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Three-two pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the shortstop, Andrew Simmons.
1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Upton aboard here at first with nobody out. Struck him out.
Batting third, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-1. Fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. In now is Yasiel Puig. His past history with Richards. He's 0 for 4. Nobody out, runner on first. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. And now for the Angels, Zach Cozart. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Now to the plate, Luis Valbuena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Luis Valbuena.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Batting seventh.
Here's Albert now. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's a .333 hitter. Don't know what he's swinging for there. It's 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Justin Turner, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. On the ground to third. Cozart has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Third inning, no score to this point. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Left for LA. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Ryan Schimpf as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
The 2-2. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. This one's down. It's the first hit for the Angels, and it's going to be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Coming to the plate now, Martin Maldonado. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
And he misses again, ball 3. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's 0 for 8. Set, here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The left fielder, number 8.
In now, Justin Upton. He drew a walk his first time up. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The relay, and this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig for the track to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
Great swing right there. Sometimes you just see that ball pop out of that pitcher's hand just a little bit different than that fastball, and he was able to stay back, keep his front shoulder locked, and take that off-speed pitch deep.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Hit hard on the ground to short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Ready now for L.A., Luis Valbuena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here. Now the payoff pitch home. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone!
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have 0 quitting them. They're going to battle until the last out, and with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Dodgers do get a run, and here's Albert now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first down.
Second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Schimpf. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Barnes recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Schimpf is retired, 2 down now. So digging in now, Martin Maldonado. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Justin Turner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
How about it? Designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH. Chris Taylor is grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Right back at him and off his glove. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first.
How about it?
Ready for another shot now, Corey Seager. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hard hit ball to second. Schimpf picks it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. 1 now. A couple of walks for him thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Kemp looking up. Gone! Justin Upton with a solo home run. His first homer here in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 2nd home run of the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Ross Stripling, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Into the box, Cole Calhoun. And this is fouled at the plate. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Trout. He singled his last time up. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mike Trout becomes out number 2 this inning. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Full count still.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Step on the bag for 1. And now is Yasiel Puig. Line toward right center.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And a relay to the plate. And Jones is in there safely to score the run.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah. Ouch, that one hit him. So here's Matt Kemp now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Puig at second, Barnes at first, 1 gone. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Luis Valbuena. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Swung on and missed 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Albert Pujols, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimm. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The next 3-2. And there he goes towards second. Tapped down the line. That's foul, so the runner will have to head back. On the move again from first. And he fouls this one off. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Again, he's off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he is out at second. Caught. Ready for another chance. Justin Turner. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's Simmons at short. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now to the plate is the Dodgers designated hitter, Chris Taylor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So striding in, Corey Seager. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Roll.
Now a snap throw to first. Runner back standing. Taylor leads off first with 1 away. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Skied down the left field line. Upton is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Cozart in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up now, Martin Maldonado. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Ready with the 2-2. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here's Justin Upton now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Digging in and looking for more, Yasiel Puig. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. The count now at 2-1. Here's the pitch on 2-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Digging in, Austin Barnes. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding into the box, Matt Kemp. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Short, hit hard. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Pedro Baez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as it is now 7-3. Stepping into the box, Mike Trout is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Missed with a slider. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Mike Trout is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Left side, Turner has it. And there's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Luis Valbuena. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Had the green light, 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a little tapper. Payoff pitch one more time. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. But the Angels add one more to their lead, and it back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. Ninth inning set to begin. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. The 3-1 hit on the ground out for short. Simmons is there. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. At the plate, Chris Taylor. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Ball 3. 3-2 now. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away. Here's Corey Seager. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Trout has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's an unbelievable job out of the bullpen. An 8-out save, you don't see that very often anymore.
When you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
For the Dodgers, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.